behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got a great interview coming up shortly, but before we begin, we have that subscribe button and bell buttons below you there. Just click those, and anytime there's a new episode ready for you to watch, you'll be notified. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you. And also check the description part of this interview, and you'll see the contact info. And contact info will also be on the closing credits at the end of the show, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that. From San Antonio, Texas, we have Guero Chingon, very awesome artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we're going to get to that in a second, but it starts right now. Okay, here we are with the interview, and with us from San Antonio, Texas, we have Guero Chingon. How you doing there, Guero?
I'm doing good. Thanks you for having me on your show.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you started? I mean, I'm sure ever since you were a kid, you wanted to be an artist. Maybe it gets deeper than that, but anyway, tell us in your own words. We'd love to.
I started writing real young, and I'm into every kind of music, most kind of music, and so I started writing my own music probably around 10 or 11 years old, and got into hip hop in about like 88, 89. And around that same time, I moved from West Texas out to the Dallas-Fort Worth area with my mom. And like, it was just like I was around a lot of hip hop influence and a little bit of rock at that time. But I just started writing to like little pieces of like the leftover beat that would play at the end of songs. I would like loop that on a tape recorder with the 2 decks, and make it longer, and then I'll just write, write songs like that. And then I just started writing from there, writing pretty much every day for a few years. And then I started doing music in studios in 99, 98, 99.
Well, all right. Well, that's quite a career you got so far. I hope you keep going. Well, why don't you tell us about your influences? I mean, I'm sure all the legends come to mind, but tell us in your own words who were your influences.
Well, some of the first hip hop I listened to was NWA, and NWA, and that was like around the time Straight Outta Compton and all that came out. And then I moved to up there to the Dallas area around the same time that like NWA broke up, and I started listening to Ice Cube, and he had a lot of more conscious depth in what he was saying than was on the regular NWA albums. And so I started getting into a lot more deeper philosophical conscious hip hop and all of that. But I still listen to gangster music too, and just like started living and putting anything I thought about life, anything I saw in life, anything I was doing in life, I just started putting it in the music. You know what I mean? To like using it as a soundboard for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then, there's a lot of legends when it comes to hip hop, but I think NWA has to be one of the top ones, in my opinion.
If I would say like who my influences are, like in the long term, like really, because that was just like who I started with. It would probably be like I used to listen to a lot of Brother Lynch and a lot of Outkast, Tupac, of course, and Biggie, but UGK, Scarface, Ghetto Boys. A lot of the early South hip hop, like before Screw came out, and then I listened to all of that stuff too. But mainly, I don't know, man. I listen to a little bit of everybody, man. So it's kind of hard to just like put a finger on anything.
Yeah, some of those you mentioned also were really great too.
Yeah.
And now I'm sure you can get all your stuff on streaming, but where else can we find you? Do you have an official site? Are you on all the social media sites? Tell everybody about that.
Right now, I'm probably gonna build up, start trying to do something on Mastodon because I hate Facebook. But I'm on Facebook anyway, because it's kind of like where that's where I know people at, and that's how I know how to use the platform right now. So I'm on there. we started up a Twitter not too long ago, or X or whatever they're calling it now, and so I'm findable at all those places, but like Facebook is where I'm at most of the time right now, if I'm on there at all. I've got a lot of behind the scenes stuff kind of going on right now, technical stuff. It's not I haven't been really able to like promote much, but I'm trying to get back into it. Now I got a little more time, but yeah, it's just if you just look up James Guero Chingon Connolly on Facebook, or that's pretty much how I would probably. But all the music platforms, just put in Guero Chingon. You might have to put it in quotes, you know what I mean? But it should come, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got a lot, coming out and getting going. Trying to put together something for Texas-based artists that's similar to YouTube, and it's hard for people to find a lot of new music in Texas because there's a lot of people doing stuff, but if you go looking on YouTube and you don't already know their name, it's hard to find them. It's hard to find anything based on just throwing in Texas rap. It's going to bring up a bunch of old stuff. And like, there's a lot of real good talent out here right now. So I'm going to try to find a way to showcase that with something more focused on Texas.
Okay. Well, I guess if you go to all streaming media sites, you can find Guero Chingon's stuff. And I know he would love you for that. And I know you would enjoy listening to it. And speaking of that, we got a song for you from Guero right now. It's called New Heights. I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but tell us a little story about this song. We'd love to hear it.
Well, actually, I wrote that like right after we had moved into the Los Angeles Heights area of San Antonio. And so like it just kind of went with that. I had found the beat and I loved it. And so I was like I was feeling a little elevated at the time, like we were, you know what I'm saying, kind of making things happen. And so I was just like, heights, new heights, you know what I mean? And that was that, And we went and did the video at the tower, and then the rest of it's on top of a building downtown. And that was I think that's one of the first videos I actually edited myself, and I think it came out all right. It's not the greatest shooting and everything, and the lighting was horrible in some of it, but I mean, it came out all right. I'm not ashamed of it or anything. You know what I mean? Learn as you go,
Yeah, I mean, it is a great song, and I know everyone out there is going to agree. And we'll get to that song in just a minute. But Guero, we thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime. We'd love to plug something new for you.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, Guero Chingon's New Heights, and it starts right now.
Take a chill, take a chill, take a chill.
Don't let the pressure push me down for long. Don't spend too much time digging up buried bones, cause it's a waste of time. I'd rather meditate and recreate my mind. Come shine with me, come on, come shine with me. I go solar, we're elevators, we're escalators, we're rising, we're vibing, we're climbing. This is so energizing. Plug me up and plug me in again. Hold your cups up if you play to win. I can blend some gin with Zen and then pick up the pen and put the flame to the rhythm. Put the pain in the prison, in the freedom, in the rain. On the river flowing out of my brain to the rhythm like neon waves that bathe away the gray. On the astral plane I came to save the day from the whackness. Fresh from the dome, bring it back like classics. I saw the future and I rode right past it. Dark matter and black holes, and I can see it all out my back door from new heights. From higher levels, I'm on to new heights. I'm on these higher levels. Plug me up and plug me in again. Hold your cups up if you play to win. I can blend some gin with Zen and then pick up the pen and put the flame to the rhythm. Put the pain in the prison, in the freedom, in the rain. On the river flowing out of my brain to the rhythm like neon waves that bathe away the gray. On the astral plane I came to save the day from new heights. From higher
far enough inside where we find that we're somewhere where